All right. Welcome back. My name is Billy with Coach Dooley's List. And once again, if you're enjoying these interviews, please like and subscribe on the YouTube channel or follow us on all our social media platforms. Today, I'm here with Coach Stover from Peachtree Ridge Flag Football. Coach, I appreciate you having us today.
Yes, sir.
Stuff here.
Yes, sir.
So first off, tell us a little bit about your coaching journey, how you ended up here at Peachtree Ridge.
Well, started out varsity football with actually Coach Steve Davenport. And actually before that was John Small. John Small actually hired me at South Gwinnett High School. Varsity footballs. It was a great time at South. And then did about 6 years at South. And then came over here to Peachtree Ridge High School. Taught U.S. history still. And coached football with Reggie Stansel. And then coached football with Matt Helmrich. And then my daughter went to school here. And so she is my youngest daughter. She was interested in flag, and she's an athlete. So we decided to see about coaching flag football. Been out there with those young ladies, and I loved it. Fell in love with it. I mean, just seeing where the program was and seeing the needs of the program. We talk about this big word, equity, and I wanted to bring a lot of equity to the sport, to our school, to get the girls the stuff they needed. So that's kind of where the journeys took place. Just trying to get these girls what they needed to be successful and make them feel like they were just a part of the athletic culture here at Peachtree Ridge High School.
I love it, and I've grown to love flag football. It is the fastest growing thing probably on the planet right now, and it's. I love how you're involved with things and trying to help. It's just another opportunity for kids to participate, which I love. So, in kind of building your program up here, I know you just told me y'all went from having about 12 girls to about 50-something girls. When somebody steps on the field with y'all, what do you want Peachtree Ridge flag football to be known for?
I want, first of all, Deion Sanders is one of my dudes. So Deion says you look good, you play good. So that's one of the biggest things. We want our girls to feel good and feel comfortable. And we want to look like a first class program. Like I said, one of my mentors, Stephen Davenport, he said, and Cortez Allen, they said if you're not first class, then you're half something that lines with class. So we don't want to be half that. So we want our girls to look good. We try to get we're a big Nike school. So we try to get our girls wearing all Nike stuff, Nike gear, tech gear, all that stuff to make them feel good. But then we also talk about effort. And we have this acronym HARD. And you can see it in a second. Hustle, attitude, respond, and discipline. Or the A is either some years we go attitude, sometimes we go attack, depending on the year. But it starts with that. It's like hustle's the biggest thing. You got to get after it. Even our exit sign over here in our locker room, we replace exit with hustle, and then that's what we want. We want our girls to get after it. We want to be fast. We want to be physical as we can be in flag football,
right.
And that's the brand we want to come out and deliver to our teams that we play.
Awesome. And, in all your years of coaching, I always ask coaches, what's a favorite story you have? Something you look back on fondly, either makes you smile or makes you laugh. What's a good story you've got from your coaching years?
Oh man, that's just tough. Like the feel good story is definitely this locker room that we're in, as far as where it started. When we first got here for flag, our girls were changing all over the school. They're changing in closets, bathrooms. They were changing in classrooms even. They were looking out for each other, making sure they were changing. And then they come down to we have this thing called the Lions Den down here where our boys football players are. And boys and girls, that's a distraction, especially talking about changing clothes and all that. So I wanted to get in. We talk about safety and security. So we are looking around campus and we found the trailer here. And we converted it to a state-of-the-art locker room, honestly, as far as that goes. But it was the community output. Like we had different companies like Kubota Tractor. We had our local tile company, a local flooring company, Atlanta Floor Design came in here, put down these floors. We had Mr. Brown come in here and put the lockers in right here. I mean, we did so much with our community to the point where the community buy-in is what we live off of and drive, and that's what we want. We want that for not just Peachtree Ridge, though. We really want it for thinking locally, Gwinnett County. We want Gwinnett County to realize that, hey, we are probably the number one county in the country, top 5 county in the country as far as putting out male football athletes.
Absolutely.
And so we got girls too. We got the facilities the same facilities that are breeding these boys to come out here and be SEC, ACC, and Big Ten champions to come out here and they can get these same girls to come play flag football when they go, as you say, the fastest growing sport in the world, not just the country, in the world. So we got the athletes and we got to produce it, but it starts with the community community support.
No, that's for sure. And so, taking over this program, as becoming a head coach, there's definitely things you never see coming, that kind of stuff. So if somebody came to you today and said, Coach Stover, I think I want to be a head coach, what piece of advice would you give them?
Build relationships. That's the biggest thing. Like, before you can yell and scream and fuss and cuss and get after them, and like not cuss because we don't curse, but like but yell, yeah. Before you can get on a girl like that or get on anybody, boy, they got to know that you love them first, and
Right.
once they know you love them, now that those corrections, it turns into advice, and it's different. And I tell our athletes, listen, when coach is yelling at you, that means he loves you. That means that he wants you to get better. You need to worry when coach stops talking to you and stops correcting you. And when coach stops correcting you, then you've probably just been out there just to help us, get through with this practice. And so, but the biggest thing is just build relationships. That's inside. That's more than your team. Build relationships in the community. Build relationships with the rest of your staff inside the building. And make sure your girls understand that. Not that, hey, listen, you represent our team. You represent me. So when you're out there being disrespectful in the hallway, you're being disrespectful to a teacher, I get the email. You don't even get the email, right? So that's where the relationship comes to, where the accountability comes. Like, if they know that you care about them and they're embarrassing you, then behaviors change in the building, and it's a trickle-down effect, improving the entire culture of the school.
Absolutely. No, I agree. And I've always said, how athletic teams are and how they behave, that dictates a lot of the culture of the school, because, those are the people that are seeing. They're wearing Peachtree Ridge. They're wearing, the uniform stuff, and people see that. They can be identified very quickly. Yes. I love it. One of the big ideas behind Coach Dooley's list is to connect coaches with vendors, try to do all we can to make life a little bit easier, not searching. And a lot of the times if you call other coaches, it's to, I'm on the flag football group me. Where do you get flags? Where do you get uniforms? Where do you get those things? So you shouted out a couple of them a minute ago with building this facility, but who's one or two vendors that you would love if a coach called you and said, hey, I need something, you'd say, hey, definitely call these people?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, Zach DeMaris, if you need flags, we're about to have to get some from him. Like, I didn't even know. So we went with this one company. It's a good company. I mean, the product's fine, but it's just the local aspect of it all. And I know a lot of that helps out his university where he's at coaching too. So Zach DeMaris at Life University, they do flags for you. Of course, we do BSN, but we're trying to work with this company called Shoc. They're doing a lot for the boys with those visors, and they're trying to do a lot for the girls now with uniforms as well, and sunglasses, because the flag girls get to wear glasses on the field. And I think those are the big companies that are up and coming. They're just trying to, I guess, the mom and pop versions of these companies that are trying to come up, because BSN, of course, they supply everybody, and they take care of us. I mean, for sure.
Right.
I definitely appreciate our guy at BSN for our Nike gear, but I do want to do more local stuff, because I feel like that's going to help build our community, which in turn helps build our school.
I agree. So one question everybody doesn't get this one, but me and you have talked, and next week we got a big flag football tournament coming. I'm excited. Y'all asked me to come be a part, and I'm excited to be down there, but it's the Henry County Sheriff's Department and Shaquille O'Neal Foundation Girls Flag Football Tournament, and it'll be next Tuesday, June 24th to 26th at Woodland High School in Henry County. So tell us a little bit about this, and maybe if somebody wants to come out and watch and support, what do they expect to see?
I mean, it's a great tournament. It's kind of under the radar, because we kind of hand-picked the teams that we wanted to come out there. You will get to see our state championship team, McEachern, come out there. Jake Bergdorf's team's going to be out there. Newton County, Grayson's going to be there. Of course, Peachtree Ridge will be there. Parkview. I mean, Henry County, a lot of Henry County schools, DeKalb County schools, Fulton County schools, Pace Academy will be there. I mean, there's a lot of teams that are going to be there. Quality teams. There are going to be colleges there to do some recruiting as well. The biggest thing also, it's Julio Jones, Roddy White, and Harry Douglas are going to be there. They're like the faces of the flag camp this year. Awesome. And that's exciting. They're going to come out there and talk to our girls, probably give some one-on-one. And we're blessed at Peachtree Ridge, because Roddy White's one of our coaches on our boys team. So we get this big screen TV up here on that wall. That's from the White family. They donated that for our flag football
Awesome.
locker room. We watch a lot of huddle film on there. So that's good stuff. But this tournament, man, the camaraderie between the schools, because all these schools are there and they're quality athletes. And like on their downtime, they're making TikTok videos. They're laughing. They're dancing. There's videos of Shoc out there last year. DC Youngfly, they're out there dancing with the girls. I mean, you would think that they were just like these super dads out there. That's how they were acting, just crazy, having a great time out there. They're definitely girl dads out there. Just the camaraderie, the fun they have. So when they see each other in the season, they're memories that help keep the games fun. And then a lot of these girls play on travel teams together now because flag is getting so big that it's like a way to reunite with their friends. It's an amazing atmosphere. It's gonna be hot though, so make sure if you do come out there, hydrate, bring water, and bring a good attitude. It's gonna be a lot of fun though. I'm excited.
I love it. Well, absolutely. If you can come down to Woodland High School in Henry County next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, this will actually air on Monday. So if you're seeing this now, it will be the next 3 days. Come down. You see some superstars, not just former pro athletes, but obviously these girls that are working so hard. And I'm excited about it. I got to go to a couple games last year. Got to go to the Benz and watch some state championship games. And, being a former softball coach, I mean, these girls are athletes, and I'm excited about seeing next week. So, Coach, listen, I appreciate you taking the time to meet with me. I appreciate the time inviting me for next week, and I wish y'all nothing but the best, Coach.
All right, roll Tide.
There you go.